Imagine you have a raging headache. You go to a doctor, a brilliant scientist in a crisp white lab coat, and they give you a brand new miracle pill. They tell you this is a revolutionary painkiller. It will change your life. You take the pill, and like magic, 20 minutes later, your headache is completely gone. You feel fantastic. Now, what if I told you that pill was made of nothing but pure, ordinary sugar? It had zero medicine in it. Zero. How is that possible? How can a fake pill, a medical fraud with no active ingredients, produce a real physical cure? Is the placebo effect just a silly mind trick for people who are easy to fool? Or is it the ultimate proof that locked away inside your skull is the most powerful and brilliant pharmacy in the entire universe? All right, let's be crystal clear about what a placebo is. It's a professional imposter, a con artist in a gelatin capsule. It's the definition of all show, no go. When you look at a real pill, like an aspirin, it's packed with a specific molecule, acetyl salicylic acid, that performs a specific job in your body. It's a tiny chemical warrior that goes to war against inflammation and pain signals. It's got a resume. It's got training. It's a professional. A placebo pill, on the other hand, is a medical intern who lied on his application and is just trying to look busy. Its active ingredient is nothing. Usually, it's just sugar or saline if it's an injection. From a chemical standpoint, it does absolutely nothing. No joke. Zip, nada, zilch. Expecting a sugar pill to cure your back pain is like expecting your car to start by giving it a pep talk. It's like trying to fix a leaky pipe by reading it a bedtime story. It makes no logical or scientific sense. The pill itself has no power. It's an inert, biological bystander. It's a prop, a fraud, a total fake. But here's where the story gets absolutely, mind-bendingly bonkers. This little sugar pill, this medical fraud, it works. Oh my goodness, does it work? And not just a little bit. It works so well that it terrifies pharmaceutical companies, who have to spend billions of dollars proving their new, real drugs can work better than a simple sugar pill. The history of medicine is littered with stories that sound completely made up. The most famous comes from World War II. An anesthesiologist named Henry Beecher was working on the front lines, and he was running out of morphine. Soldiers were coming in with horrific injuries, in agony, and he had nothing left to give them. In a moment of desperation, a nurse suggested they just pretend. So Beecher loaded up a syringe with simple salt water, saline solution, and injected a gravely wounded soldier, telling him it was a powerful painkiller, and the soldier's pain vanished. His breathing steadied, his blood pressure stabilized. He calmed down completely. Beecher was floored. He started doing it for other soldiers, and he found that this simple, medically useless salt water injection was having a profound, real, and measurable effect on their pain. This wasn't just them feeling better emotionally. Their physical symptoms were improving. From salt water. Today, the evidence is overwhelming. In study after study, placebos have been shown to reduce pain, calm anxiety, improve symptoms of Parkinson's by helping the brain release dopamine, and even reduce the swelling from poison ivy. The most insane example? Fake surgery. In a now famous study for knee pain, one group of patients got the real standard knee surgery. The other group was put under. The surgeon made a few shallow cuts on their knees so it looked like they had surgery, and then just stitched them back up. They did nothing. The result? The fake surgery group reported the exact same level of pain relief as the people who got the real deal. They got better from nothing. So what in the 7 shades of reality is going on? Is the sugar pill a magical artifact? Secretly no ancient alchemy? Nope. Here's the plot twist. The secret to this entire mystery is that we've been looking in the wrong place, We've been focusing on the pill, but the pill is just a prop. It does nothing. The real superhero of this story, the one with all the power, is your brain. Your brain is not just a supercomputer for thinking. It is an astonishingly powerful, built-in pharmacy, and it is stocked with some of the most potent drugs known to science. And the best part? It makes them all itself. When you feel pain, your brain can release its own, all-natural painkillers called endorphins. Endorphins are so powerful, they're often called the body's natural morphine. They are legitimate, hardcore, pain-nuking chemicals. And here's the key. The placebo, that little sugar pill, acts like a trigger. It's not the drug, it's the suggestion of a drug. When you take a pill that you believe is a powerful painkiller, your brain basically goes, "Oh, painkiller, I know what to do with that." And it flips the big red switch on its own internal endorphin factory. Your brain releases its homemade good stuff. The endorphins flood your system, and your pain genuinely disappears. The cure is real. The relief is real. But the medicine came from your own head, not from the pill. The placebo is the key that unlocks the medicine cabinet that was already inside you. Your brain is the overeager, slightly gullible, but unbelievably powerful doctor living in your skull. It trusts the story it's being told, and it acts accordingly. Your belief isn't just a feeling, it's a command. It's a prescription that you write for yourself, and your brain is the pharmacist that fills it. But it gets even weirder, because not all placebos are created equal. It turns out that the story surrounding the placebo has a massive impact on how powerful it is. Your brain isn't just gullible, it's also a critic. It demands a good performance. Researchers have found the most amazing things. For example, 2 placebo pills work better than 1. Your brain sees the higher dose and thinks, "Ooh, this must be extra strength," and provides more relief. A placebo injection works way better than a placebo pill. The ceremony, the needle, the slight sting. It's all more dramatic and medically serious, so your brain takes it more seriously and releases more of its healing chemicals. And as we saw, fake surgery often works best of all because it's the ultimate medical drama. Even the color of the pill matters. Blue placebo pills tend to make people feel sleepy because we associate blue with calm and nighttime. Red or orange placebos are more effective as stimulants because we associate those colors with energy and warning signs. But the most powerful ingredient in the placebo effect might just be the doctor. A doctor who is warm, empathetic, and confident, who listens to you and says with authority, "This will make you feel better," will produce a massively stronger placebo effect than a doctor who is cold, dismissive, and seems unsure. It's medical theater. The white lab coat, the sterile office, the fancy Latin name for your condition, the confident tone of the doctor, the ritual of opening the bottle and swallowing the pill. It's all part of a powerful story, a story of healing. And when your brain believes that story, it does everything in its power to make it come true. It's not just a mind trick. It is a biological, neurological, and chemical response to a compelling narrative. So the paradox is solved. The placebo effect isn't about fake pills creating real cures. It's about our belief in a cure unlocking the real physical healing mechanisms that are already built into our own biology. The line we draw between our mind and our body is a lot blurrier, a lot more fragile than we could ever imagine. Our expectations don't just color our reality, they can actively create it. This isn't just some weird fringe science anymore. It's revolutionizing how we think about medicine. Doctors are now trying to figure out how to ethically harness the power of placebo. How can they create the best environment, the best story, to amplify the effects of real drugs? It suggests that the future of medicine isn't just about creating better pills, but about better treating the mind and the beliefs of the person taking them. So, In the end, the placebo isn't a con artist. It's more like a movie director. It doesn't do any of the acting itself, but it gives your brain, the star of the show, the script, the motivation, and the perfect setting to give an Oscar-winning performance in healing. And the award it wins is your own well-being. So, what's something you 100% believe in that other people might think is crazy? A lucky charm, a ritual, a gut feeling? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to unlock more of your brain's weirdly brilliant secrets, make sure to subscribe to the Weirdly Brilliant channel. Thanks for watching.